Hello everyone. Hey, Yogesh. Good evening.
Hi,
Hope
sir.
you're
Good
doing
evening.
well. All right. Just allow a second or so, or a couple of seconds for me to start. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Yogesh. First of all, congratulations and thanks for your time on a natural holiday. You have made time to
Yes, it's my
discuss,
pleasure.
yeah, your success story with us. First of all, I would like to start with congratulating you.
Thank you, sir.
What we would like to do is, I want to understand, rather we'll try to understand what you did in college, how did you get interested in cybersecurity, and so on and so forth. That's how we will keep it going. So yeah, probably you can quickly introduce yourself. Where have you studied? What have you studied? Over to you.
And okay. And my name is Yogesh, and I have completed my Bachelor of Technology in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering,
Mm-hmm.
and at Visual College of Engineering and Technology in the year of
Mm-hmm.
2023 passed out
Mm-hmm.
with a 7.17 CGPA.
Okay.
And when coming to my intermediate, I have completed my Rouse at Rouse Junior College with a 8.3 GPA. And during my bachelor's, I have more interest in cryptography and network security, operating
Mm-hmm.
systems, and as well as computer networks. So, and I have cybersecurity as a elective subject in my BTech. So,
Okay.
in during that, I have more interest in cybersecurity as well as networking. So, I
Mm-hmm.
want to dive in the deep and cybersecurity. So, I decided to get training from our SKILLOGIC.
Mm-hmm.
So, after taking some training and did internship from Digit Defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like placement team also helped me to uh, get interviews and they trained me like interview sections. They conducted mock interviews and as well as
Mm-hmm.
mock tests on based on technical as well as aptitude and quantitative, and
Mm-hmm.
they helped me very good well. And
Mm-hmm.
they supposed to share some job applications, and they will motivate me from our training, and it's a good one to me, and this helps me to get a placement in our risk guard solutions.
Right.
Mm,
Right. Let's like break it down. I know you explained the whole journey, so let's go by phase. So I want first I want to understand. You have taken the cybersecurity course. Was it an offline course, online course? Where did you take this? Where was the classes happening? Who was your trainer?
and actually, I took a offline course in
Okay.
cybersecurity from Hyderabad.
Okay.
And firstly, they took some 1 week of classes in online, and
Okay.
Fatima as well as Nitin took classes in online.
Okay.
Later, they started offline classes in Hyderabad, and
Okay.
Surya sir and Abdul, like I did not recognize her name,
No worries. Yeah.
and Fatima and as well as Nitin trained me from basics and
Okay.
some networking structures and as well.
Mm.
And
Mm.
when coming to the offline, the Surya sir and Abdul sir helped me a lot well in
Mm.
cybersecurity and ethical hacking.
Mm.
They teach and theoretically less and concentration on more on practical things,
Mm.
and they also help me in the how can we crack the interviews as well as
Mm.
how they are going to ask, how they are going to test our skills in interviews in cybersecurity.
Mm.
And mostly Surya sir helped me in practical ways, and
Mm.
Abdul sir also shared some books like ethical hacking,
Nice.
and
Mm.
he explained every tool as well
Mm.
as he gave me some motive how you are going to enter in the cybersecurity, and
Mm.
it's a booming thing in our training technologies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So your classes was roughly for 2 hours, I presume. You're a weekday pair, or were you attending classes on weekends? Were you attending on weekdays or weekends?
It's a 5 days of training classes in a week.
In a week. So
And
roughly a couple of hours you used to spend.
yes, it's 2 hours.
Right, 2 hours. So, right. So you mentioned that in these 2 hours, you mentioned that there was more practical. What do you say? Things being thought more practical than
Ye-
theory is what you
yes,
mentioned, right?
yes.
So what I want to understand is after this 2 hours, were you going and spending any time studying something more, practicing
Yeah,
more
very
yourself?
lot.
Okay.
Yeah, after spending time with our trainers, and where I used to come to my home, and I
Mhm.
usually spend more than 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay. Okay.
yes, and
Okay.
I will concentrate on theoretical part as well as practical part. And
Okay.
they give some task in every day, which we are
Mm-hmm.
studied in our training section.
Mm-hmm.
So they're supposed to check where this person is, how much they did the task on
Mm-hmm.
cybersecurity, what he is learning, and they will test like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I usually spend nearly 5 to 6 hours in a day after coming to the home. So
Mm-hmm.
it will help me a lot in learning new skills. So it's a good decision in taking some hours to spend after training.
Right. So when you go ahead and practice something at home, invariably you'll get newer doubts, right? That's how it is. When you start
Yes.
practicing, you suddenly realize, oh shit, oh I don't know this, I don't know that. So when that happened, how was the support from your mentors? What was your
Mm,
experience?
Actually, they will conduct every doubt sections in a week. Like
Mm,
I think Tuesday,
mm,
no, no, on Thursday and
okay.
Friday. It
Mm,
depends on when the institute is free. So
mm,
they will conduct doubt sections, and we
mm,
can clear our doubts to the end the live. And
mm,
like they will conduct an online meeting. So
mm,
if you have any doubts, we will ask them, and they will clear in online section
mm,
only.
mm,
Mostly, I probably clear all the routes in an offline section only, but I
mm,
sometimes I have some depth, so I usually contact Nitin, and
mm,
Fatima will explain in doubt sections
mm, mm,
like
mm.
that.
So you got this doubt clearing kind of a support both in offline when you were in what do you say
Yeah,
attending classes and post classes also you had the support, right? I mean that's what
yeah.
it is, right? Okay.
Mm.
So from there you moved on to the internship side of things basically, right? From
Yes,
because studying is one thing, applying is something different.
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a different ball game, right? How was your transition? How was your experience working on the projects that you worked with? What happened there?
And we worked on an a real-time project as well as some host-based and like local host-based projects. Like
Mhm,
we will practice on them. So
mhm,
it will gain some real-time projects. Like we need to learn some vulnerabilities in a web application as well as
mhm,
a developing stage. We have some developing stage of applications, right? So
mhm,
if we will test on them, we will
mhm.
find some vulnerabilities as well as weak points. So by that we will gain some access to the
Right,
systems.
right.
So it helps me very good in like coming to penetration testing. It helps me very good in penetration
Mm,
testing.
mm,
Like and I generated some tools like a keyloggers, traffic monitoring using Python,
mhm,
and
mhm.
I used to spend. During my bachelor's I have knowledge and coding skills also. So I used it to build some
Nice.
tools in cybersecurity. So
Correct.
it will also helps me in interviews purpose, and as well as like gaining some more like it's a good thing, right?
Right. Definitely. So
Mm.
anyway, I would have moved to placement related questions. There are a couple of questions also from the participants.
Mm.
So from internship, you would have moved to the placement side of things. Somebody is asking, how was your experience with the mock interviews? How did the mock interviews happen? How was your experience with it? Yeah, anything that you want
Yeah, coming to mock interviews, it's a very good thing for practicing purpose, and
to. Mhm,
they will ask technical questions as well as like they will test like how we are interacting and how the communication going between us. They will test like that,
mhm,
and coming to technical part, they will ask technical
mhm,
questions based on a scenario based. Mostly in cybersecurity, every company goes with scenario based questions. Like they don't ask any definitions or else like that.
Right.
Mostly companies, if we have some facing some
Right.
issues in our system, how you are going to take care of that? How you going to prevent if systems are attacked in the real time? So that types of questions are helped in our mock test.
Mm,
So it is a good thing for for when coming to real interview.
right. Right. So
Mm.
when these things happen, did you feel your confidence is becoming better when you're like talking more about it? Did you feel like confident by yourself, like when the
Yeah,
interview
it's
happened? How did you
yes, yes.
how did you personally
Yeah.
face that? Yeah.
Yes, when coming to mock test, it gave me good confidence. Like actually,
Mm-hmm.
I attended some non-interviews, non-technical background interviews. So there they will
Okay.
focus on how we are communicating with customers. They, like that they will interview based on the requirement. When coming to
Mm-hmm.
technical,
Mm-hmm.
most of the we don't know like
Mm-hmm.
how their technical interview is going on like that. So from our mock test, mock interviews, they connect on mostly on technical, right? So it gave me more
Mm-hmm.
confident in the real time interviews.
Right. So, how was the placement support from the SkillLogic team? What was your
Mm.
experience working with the placements team per se with SkillLogic?
Actually, and they are good at the response when I text or when I call back to the replacement team. And mostly Harshita and Harani
Mm,
helped me a lot. And I usually text in within
mm,
a week. I usually get touch with them, part team. So they
right.
helped me like they will good at a response, and they if I
Mm,
have any doubt I will definitely mail to the path team. They will
mm,
within 24 hours they will reply to my mails as well as
sure.
in messages.
Sure.
So they helped me. If I have any doubts, if I did not get any updates from the bad team, they will definitely give response in the within hours. And
Mm,
Harini and as well as Harshita is very good at responding. They will contact us if you have any problems, and they will also share some job opportunities within
mm,
in every monthly or monthly. Like they will use it to post 2 to 3 in a month.
mm,
So
mm,
they
mm,
will directly schedule the interviews by our part time. They will, mostly in if we go from offline or if we go apply from any LinkedIn, they will
mm,
mostly by our resume they will shortlist for interview. But
right.
from comings to our skill logic, mostly they
Mm,
will conduct direct interview without any shortlist resume. So it
sure.
helped me good. It helped me a lot in cracking jobs.
Sure. Wonderful to hear that. So, just wanted to kind of understand what happened in your interview. I mean, was this your first interview that you cracked? But were there any interviews that you did not clear? What was your experience like in terms of
Mm,
that?
it's a second job opportunity from our skill logic.
All right.
Apart from this, I applied from LinkedIn, Indeed, as well as Naukri.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Right.
I used to mail to the cold mails to the HRs and as well as managers in LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
But from that LinkedIn, I got 2 3 opportunities, and I interviewed by UV Cybers in Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I cracked 8 rounds of interview in that company, but
8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Eight
It's
rounds.
eight. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They conducted every pin-to-pin detail interview. It's a US
Okay.
based company.
Interesting. Okay.
So I cracked everything among 30%, 30
Mm,
members. So
mm,
the one person I came out from them. So
mm,
I cleared every round and everything is good. But
mm.
unfortunately, the company lost that project. So
Oh,
it's
oh,
a yeah. So that after that, our placement team also helped me in 2 opportunities.
okay.
Firstly, I think I did not remember the company name.
Sure.
They conducted like aptitude and a technical
Mm-hmm.
written test. So
Mm-hmm.
I lost it in that company also.
Mm-hmm.
Recently in risk solutions in that
Mm-hmm.
company they interviewed on technical round.
Mm,
It's the technical round only.
mm,
But they mentioned we have one written test as well as technical round, but they skipped the written test by my skills. So they
right.
interviewed directly, and they have good opportunities in that company. So I got it.
Right, wonderful. When these interviews happened, was it more practical oriented? I mean, what was the kind of discussions that happened? Anything that you can shed some light quickly on that?
Like mostly HRs will focus on two to three parts, like how we are communicating.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to communicate with clients in our
Mm-hmm.
company. And
Mm-hmm.
when coming to technical round, they will focus on scenario based as well as practical. Like they will ask some commands and Linux, how you are going to use
Mm-hmm.
Nmap,
Mm-hmm.
Nikto, like common based tools we have, right? So
Mm-hmm.
how they will ask like that questions, like in real time, how you are going to use these tools. And
Right.
coming to theoretical part, they mostly don't expect theoretical part, right? Every company will focus on a real time,
Fair enough.
like yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. So you mentioned that you had a placement coordinator. You were mentioning from SkillLogic. Who was helping you with SkillLogic? And I'm assuming all these interviews came. I mean, some of these interviews, most of these interviews came from SkillLogic, right? Whom were you
Mm.
working with as a placement coordinator?
Like her name is Harani.
I
She
think
helped me.
right, like this Janani,
Harani.
I think so. Actually,
Yeah.
Janani. So, right. Okay, all right, wonderful.
Mm.
So you got that support from them, right? So overall, your experience in terms of what do you say, the learning, the practical aspect of it. How was your overall experience?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Right. So if let's say somebody wants to kind of get into cybersecurity, they may not come from a typical computer science background. What would be your suggestion, thoughts to them? Yogesh? What would you say?
Actually, most of the learners will they will feel like we need some coding skills in a
Mm,
cybersecurity.
mm,
Most of the learners and students backstep to the by these considerations.
right.
Actually, when coming to defending part, we don't need any coding skills.
Right.
We just know some basic things, like what programming is going to develop in a web application or any application.
Mm-hmm.
When coming first as a fresher, we don't need any coding part.
Mm,
We need a technical like a networking part,
mm,
like basic Linux systems as
mm,
well as operating systems. Like a vulnerability assessment. Like we as a fresher, we just that things are good, and
mm,
we don't need any coding skills from as a beginner.
right.
After getting some, if we go from a VAPT or else an WAPT, we
Mm,
need some coding skills, like we need HTML and JavaScript, Python. We need also some background. We need some basic things. We like if we have some coding skills, we can write own scripts to manipulate
right.
the systems.
Right. But that's something that you can learn over a period of time, right? I mean, that's something
Yes,
that you
yes.
can learn on the
It
job.
takes time. So coming to cybersecurity, we don't need that much of knowledge, but
Right.
basic things is needed.
Wonderful. All right, great. So thanks for your time once again, Yogesh. You're just starting your career in cybersecurity. You only mentioned right. I would agree to what you told that it's
Yeah.
it's picking up right now. It's a huge world out there for cybersecurity. You're just starting in that. We from SkillLogic team, from all the from your trainers, from myself. I would wish you all the very best.
Thank you,
One
sir.
request would be that continue the learning path. Even when you get job, don't get relaxed, try to see what's happening in the domain, keep that hunger for learning going so that you also grow along with the industry. So that would be what I would like to say, I would like to add, so that you kind of progress in it. And of course, as a part of the team here, we would like to see you succeed, see you where you go with your career. We will be rooting for you to do well. Once again, congratulations and all the very best,
Thank you, sir.
Yogesh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks you once again. Thanks for your time, team. Thanks for arranging for this call. I think I have taken all the questions which are there. So with that said, I'll end the call right now, Yogesh. All the very best. Yeah. Thank you so much.